If you're an animal lover, you're in for a real treat, because nature is bursting with surprises that are stranger and more wonderful than you might ever imagine. The animal kingdom is full of creatures so rare and extraordinary, they seem like they've leapt straight out of a fantasy novel. From the deepest oceans to the densest jungles and even in places you'd least expect, there are animals with abilities and appearances that defy belief. Some of these animals are so unique you might think they're the stuff of legends or tall tales, but they're real, and their stories are even more fascinating than fiction. Let's dive beneath the waves to meet one of the ocean's most mysterious residents, the immortal jellyfish, also known as Turritopsis dohrnii. This tiny, almost transparent marvel has a superpower that sounds like pure science fiction. It can actually reverse its own aging process. When faced with injury or stress, it transforms its adult cells back into their earliest form, essentially starting its life cycle all over again. Imagine if you could just hit the reset button and become a kid again whenever you wanted. Now, let's head to the ancient lakes of Mexico where you'll find the axolotl, a salamander that's as cute as it is bizarre. Unlike most amphibians, the axolotl never undergoes the usual transformation into adulthood. Instead, it keeps its adorable, frilly-gilled baby look for its entire life, a phenomenon called neoteny. But that's not all. The axolotl is a true regeneration champion. Lose a leg? No problem. It'll grow a new one. Lose part of its heart or even a chunk of its brain? It can regrow those too. Scientists are fascinated by this little creature, hoping its secrets might one day help humans heal injuries that are currently impossible to fix. Now picture a bird that looks like it just stepped out of the age of dinosaurs. Meet the shoebill stork, a rare and ancient-looking bird found in the swamps of Central Africa. With its massive, shoe-shaped beak and piercing, almost prehistoric stare, the shoebill is both fascinating and a little bit intimidating. This bird can stand motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike at its prey. Its beak is so powerful it can snap up large fish, baby crocodiles, and even small mammals. The shoebill's eerie silence and slow movements make it seem like a living statue, one that's been watching over the wetlands for millions of years. Next up, let's return to the ocean to meet a true master of disguise, the mimic octopus. This incredible cephalopod can impersonate more than 15 different sea creatures, including lionfish, sea snakes, and flatfish. It changes not just its color but also its shape and the way it moves, fooling both predators and prey. It's like having a costume trunk built right into your body. On land we find giants with hearts and minds to match their size. Elephants. These majestic animals are not just the largest land mammals, they're also among the most intelligent. Elephants have memories that can last a lifetime, and they form deep social bonds with their families. They've been seen comforting each other, mourning their dead, and even using their trunks to create tools. Their trunks are like a Swiss Army knife, delicate enough to pick a single flower, yet strong enough to knock down a tree. And then there's the African lungfish, a true survivor. When the rivers dry up, this remarkable fish burrows deep into the mud and enters a state of suspended animation, breathing air through a special lung. It can survive for years without water, waiting patiently for the rains to return. Talk about resilience. These are just a handful of the planet's most astonishing animals, but there are countless more out there, each with its own incredible adaptations and stories. Every one of these creatures is a reminder of how wild, weird, and wonderful our world truly is. Nature never runs out of surprises, and the more we explore, the more we realize just how much there is left to discover. So the next time you're out in nature and spot something unusual, whether it's a strange bird, a mysterious fish, or a creature you've never seen before, remember you might just be witnessing one of nature's rarest wonders. There's always an amazing story waiting to be uncovered right outside your door.